All right, let's see. Looks like the mic's working this time, actually. So, okay, that makes me happy. Hopefully, it doesn't fuck with my seatbelt. But yeah, what's up, guys? I got a couple things planned for today. Number one is I need to go to my health clinic and get a shot. And then we will be on our way to the gym, of course. Hello? So there's a signal saying roads may be icy. Okay, buddy. It was doing like a little snow flurry action a little bit earlier today, but that was obviously in the morning. Now when the sun's out, there's no way that's gonna happen. So yeah, let's see if I can make this like not shake as much. I hope that doesn't become annoying. Oh, that's gonna be annoying. I don't know if you can hear that, but I can, and it's annoying. There we go. Yeah, so we're gonna go to my health clinic first, get that done and taken care of, and then we will head to the gym. Now that I realize that I have, I think, a grade 2 tear in my chest on both sides. Partial tear is what that is, if you don't know. I'm going to start recovering properly, which means I need to be icing it / cold therapy. I'm gonna go talk to a physical therapist soon, not this week probably, but next week. So at least start with the icing this week, especially today. I'll record me getting into the ice bath that my dad has. And when I say has, he made it. He didn't buy like a $2,000 one. He bought like a tiny, one of those open fridges, and he made it like DIY. So shout out to my dad just always having the things that I need, because he also does a lot of athlete training, even though we're like on different two sides of the spectrum. Like, he is a runner and obviously I'm a bodybuilder, so most of our things don't like coordinate well together. But like, I'm like, Dad, you got some vitamins? He's like, yeah, I got those vitamins. Do you have any creatine? He's like, yeah, I don't need it anymore. Here you go. And I'm like, oh, this is awesome. And then of course, just he always on deck has Fairlife protein shakes, so I can just always down one like as soon as I have it. He always has Gatorade. I'm like, maybe he doesn't want me doing that, but I don't care. It's always in use. So I'm always glad for those things, because it means I don't have to buy them and takes off a lot of money that I don't have to spend. So yeah. Today was literally the longest work day I've ever had. I think, like, I'm not even exaggerating. Every hour felt like 4, and I look and it's 10 minutes past. I'm like, dude, there's no way. Like, the first couple hours wasn't bad until I got to like 12. And once I got to 12, it felt like 3 days today, and it doesn't make sense, because yesterday, like, maybe I'll put it up on screen if I remember, but yesterday I like on my band here, it tells me like how much, oh my god, it tells me how much I'm like recovery, like how bad my recovery is. And yesterday, the previous day before that, I had a couple Don Julios, and obviously alcohol is not good for recovery, so it put me in the red, which makes sense, and I expected that. But my sleep performance was good, so I was like very shocked when I had when I PR'd yesterday. So and then today I'm like higher yellow, and I was like, okay, but it didn't feel like it. I mean, that's because my sleep performance was at like 65%, which kind of makes no sense since I slept over 6.5 hours, almost 7, I think. So I've just kind of been like in a weird funk all day, so I might just do arms, because I said that yesterday. Like, whenever I feel like shit, I just go ahead and do arms, because it makes no sense not to do it. So I'm gonna be careful with triceps, though. I still gotta be careful with triceps. And then we're gonna go hit some biceps, do some forearms. I don't feel comfortable doing rear delt flies at this current moment, so we're not gonna do that. But we're gonna stick to like tricep movements where I know I'm not gonna use my chest as much, like where my chest won't like dominate. So we're gonna do, I mean, at least in the way I do it, the tricep push down, but like keep your elbows together, like keep them like close together, back up a little bit. I feel like I don't use my chest at all. And then overhead, just because, I mean, I recently, that's when I say recently, like a couple hours ago, I watched a Jeff Nipper clip. It just popped up in my feed. He was talking about like the overhead push out, and I was like, how it helps build all 3 of the tricep heads, and I was It's a good thing I've just kind of thrown that in there because first of all, I felt like you always want to do things that feel good. But second of all, you have to make sure it's important to the growth, overall growth of any muscle group that you're doing. So it was kind of ironic, even though I knew it was good for me, I didn't know it was good to that extent. So it made me feel a little bit better. So I'm definitely going to push like at least 4 to 5 sets of that. 3 to 4 of normal push downs. Honestly, well, we'll see, but I might do like the actual like push downs, not like the rope, like with the bar instead as well. Because a single arm has never felt good for me. It never has. It sucks because I know it's such a good builder for triceps, but we'll just do like normal push downs and make sure I'm not like overdoing it. And if I feel any weird tension, then I'm gonna stop. So that's really just all today is about with tricep. But biceps, easy as it can get. I mean, we'll see. I might do some like, I always forget what it's called. I think it's called like concentrated bicep curls, and it's where you put your elbow over like your thigh and then you curl it that way. Feels really good. Also, it takes like the cardio out of it, so it's like pure isolation. So we're probably going to do that as well. Hammers always feel great, so I'm never worried about that. Also, it kind of like helps build a little bit of the shoulder a little bit because I'm not going to be hitting that too much right now, especially since I don't think I talked about it that much, but I kind of skipped front lat raises for a while just because I'm like, oh, I'm constantly just building it, and people always constantly talk about how they build their front lats and don't do their rear, and I kind of overdid my rear and I don't have any front now. It's kind of a reverse problem. So, but I mean, they're coming in better now, but like 6 months ago, they barely existed. So definitely much happier with my shoulders now. Like I said, I can't really do too much shoulders because that's where I originally felt the shooting pain down my shoulder to like my chest and into my arm is when I was doing can't remember if it was fronts or sides. I think it was my left side raise when I did. That's when like that shooting pain originally started. So I'm gonna try to behave a little bit and not do shoulders for a minute. And that's really the reason why. And then especially since when I did back, the next day I was doing like lat pull downs, like the single arm lat pull down machine. I was doing that one, and that's when I also still felt it. So I was trying to be careful, and I really tried to be picky with what I wanted to do for back. So like I did like the single arm rows were really good. Those always feel good. So I'm not really ever worried about that. And then the pull downs, like with the bar, those feel good, like just full isolation on the lat. And then what else did I do? I mean, I kind of just did those 3 because I didn't know any better for the lat pull down. But besides that, I need to figure out some more. I don't know really too much. We'll see about rows. I can't really do bar bent rows anymore because of my back. So I'm kind of like limiting myself every time I get injured. I could. It won't feel good. I'll be sore for legs the next day, and I'd rather not do that. So pretty much trying to skip that all entirely. So yeah, so what else? Arms, the normal wrist curls, reverse wrist curls, and then reverse bicep curls are just kind of the go-to 3. There's not really too much variation outside of that besides like special machines or techniques that I really don't want to do because honestly, in my opinion, doesn't matter too much because those are what's building my forearms. Even though I can't really see it when I look down at myself, I can see it when I'm squatting, which is kind of hilarious because like when I see my arms bent back like that, it's really good. But if I'm doing back tomorrow, I'm probably just gonna save abs for tomorrow. But this video is gonna be pretty jam-packed because I'm still gonna do cardio today, and I'm gonna record that as well. We'll see how I do that. Maybe I'll do like a couple minutes of talking, and then I'll do like a time lapse, and then like show the end of the progress because I mean I kind of just want to prove myself. So and then after that we'll get into the ice bath, and then maybe talk some more. We'll see. I'm getting more comfortable talking around my house because I've told my dad, like, he the mic came in, he's like, what is that? I was like, it's a mic. He's like, okay, what for? I'm like, well, I think I'm just going to try to do YouTube. So I'm getting more comfortable talking around the house. Eventually, I need to get over. I just realized I'm in a high traffic spot, so I need to be trying to optimize how I get out of it. Actually, I just remembered, I need to get. I'm so used to like I'm in the habit of getting off of the exit where the gym is, but like when I disassociate, I don't like obviously I'm not going to think about getting off on the other exit where my clinic is, and I've done that too many times, and I really can't skip it today. So I got to make sure to go in like right now. So yeah. What else? I got my pre. I've been on gorilla mode recently, just because uh, it's very accessible, and since I didn't get Prime back, I just kind of been doing that, and I didn't realize how cheap it was for me as a student. So I'll probably be back on Wick mode because that's just the one that I love so much. Like switching in between blue raspberry and the orange one is just a godsend. So like I don't see any reason why not to get off of it. But the grill mode is a very good second, just because first of all I can get it at Walmart now, like the good one, and it's also cheaper. It's like $28 for I want to say 40 servings, but I like 1.5 scoop it, so it's like really like 30, 25, 27, something like that. So the grill mode's been serving me well. I have my dad's creatine when I mentioned that earlier. I never get bucked up stuff, but he has like the bucked up creatine. I kind of ran out. I was like, Dad, do you have any like creatine I can use before I can go get some? He's like, you know what, you can just take mine, because he doesn't need creatine because I mean he's a runner. He's not really like boosting, like he's not trying to boost like the muscles or like the water retention in his body. So because he actually kind of wants to do the opposite. So obviously that's not really good for him. But yeah, so I got his creatine as well. Still on the carnitine. Actually, I'll probably record after I go into my shot for like a couple minutes before I drink my pre, and then we'll hit the workout. But yeah, I mean that's really all I wanted to talk about today. I mean, today was just so long and awful. Like Thursdays are my payday, so like payday usually for me means that the day goes by like super fast, and then Friday like obviously plays into that too because it's the weekend and I look forward to the weekend. But today was just unbearable, like, and it's not for like any like I realized that like I'm just like, wow, well, today sucks and just for no reason. And kind of it's just that kind of felt like Wednesday, the video, like not Wednesday, sorry, yesterday was Wednesday. Tuesday was that day for me. Like everything was going wrong, including in the gym, and then like I texted Joe. I was like, dude, Tuesday was awful. And that's why I reattempted Wednesday. He's like, yeah, he said the same thing. It's like, sometimes I feel like we're all like connected sometimes with like those things when it comes to like bad days, or like everyone's like, damn, this day is slow. So, I mean, that's just my little rat brain going off on a tangent about something that I have no evidence or information on, but that's really all I wanted to talk about for the time being. I'm about 5 minutes away from this clinic, but yeah, I'll catch you guys right after that. All right, peace. All right, time to get to work. First off, get the rope. Some tricep push downs. Obviously, heavier weight. That felt pretty good. So we're gonna go up in weight. Just about 5 pounds. I remember saying I was going to start with biceps, but here we are. My triceps are on fire though, so that's always good.
Let's go. First one.
That felt pretty good, so we're gonna move on to overhead triceps. Let's get a little higher. Felt real good though. Can't lie. Besides like a little bit usage on my shoulders, but besides that, it was good. Let's go. I figured out how to use my tricep more than my shoulder on that one. All right, let's go. All right. Got some 30s. Show off the biceps a little bit. Terrible lighting, but I'm just gonna focus on normal curls today, I think. Why not?
I don't even think she knows what that is.
I hate doing front curls, but they build my biceps well, so why not? Oh, that felt amazing. My veins are starting to come out a little bit. Time to move on to hammers, my favorite. Biceps coming in with the tricep looking nice. Alright. Let's give it a little shoulder pump as well. Nice. One more set and I might do some seated preacher curls. My biceps absolutely explode. Oh. Alright, I gotta put these back. Dude, look how pumped my biceps are. I gotta go down in the seat a little bit. For this movement specifically, I like to do a lot of sheet reps. It just feels better, like long partials. So, get those sheet reps in when you... Oh. Oh, that scared me. There's a sticker on my bicep. Alright, one more. I'm gonna go lower. And then we're on the forearms. Alright, I'm gonna try regular lighting first. My chest looks good still, even with it being basically ripped. So it's just a tad. There we go. I like having my back pictures with more up here. Hopefully that looks decent. Let's see if I can swing an Arnold real quick. I usually can't with this angle, but looks decent. Let's try it with this lighting. Oh wow, I don't need this anymore. There. Much better. I haven't looked at any of the footage, so if it didn't record at all, I'm still gonna put it up, but it just might be edited over. Very good workout. My triceps felt really good until I decided to do that last set, and maybe if I tried it with a W bar, like the one that goes like this, if nobody's aware, then it may have worked out a little bit better. But I decided to just let it go because my last two exercises were phenomenal. So I was able to get 4 sets of both. Overhead felt really nice. And I forgot how to do it for a second. All right, shut up. I forgot how to do it for a second. So I kind of activated some shoulders, and which probably wasn't too good, but I realized I need to go straight back instead of curved out. That's what was getting my shoulder activation, but it still made my shoulders look a little bit better. So I'll take it. And I didn't feel any pain, shooting pain, stinging pain, etc. throughout. So I am very glad about that. Biceps, never a worry. If you could tell, I kind of got out of my corner there for a second. I was like, okay, now I'm used to recording around people, but now I gotta start speaking at a normal volume like this but within the next 2-3 videos, I'll probably get used to it, so I'm not really worried about it. I'm hoping this was a good location. I know for the tricep right here, it didn't really work out too well on the overhead, but I can't put a hat on because it goes over my head, and I kind of sometimes hit my hat off, and I can never focus well if my hat's on, so I kind of just had to put it there, so just deal with it. I don't give a fuck. Overall, my arms were pumped as hell. Like, I'm very happy about that. Like, I could tell, like, when I was doing the seated preacher curl machine, it was very pumped, very delicious. Very happy about that. Did some forearm work for once. Holy shit, it's been probably like a month or so since I've done some forearm work. But yeah, I want to get my forearms crazy looking, so might as well just keep going with that. I forgot to do Sam Solik's little like on the row machine, where not the row machine, like the cable row. You put the straight bar that I was using, and you just like curl like that. I did that my last back and biceps day, and wow, the isolation was good. Maybe I should just do that instead of normal curls from now on. Or maybe I should do it as a finisher instead of the preacher, because sometimes the preacher it's a hit or miss. Today it was a hit, so I'm glad. But sometimes it could be a miss, especially at the end. So like when I do preacher like dumbbells at the very beginning, they work incredibly well. But sometimes I can never get the seating right. Like depending on where I am, it just doesn't work out. So it is what it is. And then, I mean, that was really it. Like I'm doing abs tomorrow. We're gonna do back and abs tomorrow as well as cardio, so don't miss that. I'll probably be at Kennesaw though, so I might not. Well, we'll see where I'm like located in the building. Like I said, I'm still kind of just like a tad bit embarrassed of talking in front of the mic, but honestly, I was probably just thinking I was gonna do like a time lapse of that anyway. So fuck it. Like I'm gonna experiment with that today a little bit too. I might let my phone charge up just a tad bit more, like probably for 15 minutes. My phone's at like 40, but like if I'm gonna time lapse and record, sometimes it drains my battery, and I'm not really trying to fuck my battery while I'm like going through the Peloton with Robin. If you know who that is, then yeah, that's all I need to say. And if Morgan's watching this, Robin is a trainer. Relax, like a guided trainer. So yeah, I mean, I'm almost to my house. I'm probably going to I'm going to drink a Gatorade first, let that sit for about 15 minutes as well, so that's probably good. And then, oh, actually, no, I'll wait. I'll do my cardio, then I'll drink a protein shake. The Fairlife, God bless you, Dad. It's actually, I know it's my stepmom. And then we are going to, if I didn't say cardio, we do cardio, drink the protein shake, wait a couple minutes, like wait until I cool off a little bit, let my heart rate calm down a little bit, and then we're gonna hit the ice bath, and then wait a few minutes, hit the hot tub as well. I'm pretty like my dad's acclimated me to some recovery aspects with like doing both, but my body's gotta cool down to make sure, like, because it'll be like kind of detrimental if I do it that way. So yeah, I will see you guys in a minute for some cardio. All right. I mean, you didn't see it because I'm not putting it in the video because I only recorded for about a minute, but Peloton was acting up, so I had to restart it manually. So we're just gonna go for 30 minutes or so. Got a better angle this time. You can actually see my face, probably a little bit better. Let me see, because if I'm doing a time lapse, and I obviously want to hear something, but if I can turn it down a little bit or turn it off, like turn off the sound until I'm ready to like actually interact, then I'll do that. But let me figure out. Yeah, I'm doing a hike. I've already done that one. I don't. Oh, actually, no, that one's new. That one's brand new. So let's do that. Let's see music. Can I more info? Is it possible to turn this down? Let's just start it and see if I can turn it down manually. But give me just 1 second. Actually, you know what? I'll do like 5 minutes of cardio, and then I'll time lapse
just in like my actual program. Just run, no goal, and start. We're just gonna go. We'll start like with the warm up speed to get my legs moving a little bit, and go to like at a 7 incline. But today's workout, I'm very happy about. So I apologize about it being too dark. Yeah, see, there's the lighting a little bit more. Overall, very good workout. Tomorrow's gonna be back in abs. I need to do some calves, so I'll probably do calves as well. I don't really like doing calves on leg days anymore, just because I overwork my legs and then I gotta do cardio when I get home. So it really hurts. But when I do calves and like minus out all the other legs, then I'm like, if I wanted to be like, you know what, it's me versus me, David Goggins, I'd do it any day, but that's not what this is about. I'm about bodybuilding. I'm trying to optimize what I need to do. And even he would agree that I need to do what I need to do. And no matter what it takes, get it done. Even I gotta be as optimal as possible. So this is what it's gonna take. And well, plus some, because I'm doing 5 minutes of this, and then I'm actually doing a time lapse. So it's really 35 minutes of cardio when you think about it, but I digress. Not going to go to Costco today. Probably gonna go on Tuesday. Had to pay some bills this week. Y'all know how it is. But Tuesday I get paid for my second job, and then we'll go to Costco somewhere in that week, probably that Wednesday or so. That's usually when I go to Morgan's. I'll go over to her house and we'll meal prep together, make a video out of it. Maybe their roommates will show up, who knows, but if not, then that's how it's gonna be. But I'll probably split up those videos just so I have more content to spread out, just in case I'm definitely gonna have rest days. So there's no point in me putting it all together into one video when I could have more content. It's just, I feel like that's just better. I don't wanna make a super long video and then nobody's gonna watch it till the end anyway. So might as well split up the content, maybe see if my audience likes that type of content. If not, then it might just have to get scrapped. But I think it's gonna be fun. So I'm probably just gonna do it because I enjoy it. And I enjoy doing these videos. I really enjoying this mic right now. I was watching back some content because I sat in the car because I didn't, until I got home, I was in the bathroom watching some of it back. And I'm very happy. Like, I realized that I probably can't turn my headphones up all the way if I'm trying to talk in the videos. And I'm gonna be cutting out probably a lot of the video itself. Like, this will just be straight up raw. But until I get used to talking in the gym more, it's probably gonna be cut. Because it's pretty rough. So, and until it doesn't get rough, which, bear with me, but might take a couple episodes, hello. It's like a season of a show. But it'll take me a couple videos to get along with that process because it's weird. I mean, anybody can agree unless you just have that like crazy personality of, I don't give a fuck what anybody thinks about me, which everybody tries to act like that, but it's never like that. Who actually like outright, like from the beginning, has been like that? Nobody. It takes a lot of time to learn for a lot of people, including me. So just bear with me until I get that down. I definitely need to cut calories until then. I'm starving, but that just means I'm probably gonna have to cope. I think I can get 470 on my squat, and then after that, it's time to really lock in. So my next leg day, I think I can get 470. If I get 470, even if I don't get 470, I'm gonna start dialing back the calories. And I'm gonna be eating less, but I'm gonna be eating closer to my workout time, because when I'm on a bulk, I can eat like, my last meal before my gym workout is like 2 hours beforehand because I'm just so full all the time. So then it kind of works out that way. But for this, I'm gonna be eating less calories, but more meals, if that makes sense. So I'm thinking about like my main lunch portion is gonna be what me and Morgan call taco rice. I mean, maybe it's popular, I don't know, because I don't know where it's been. But it's basically just a Chipotle bowl, but made at home and cheaper. So basically, obviously rice, ground beef, beans, corn, onion, lettuce, all that type of shenanigans. And that'll probably be my main lunch portion, I'm thinking. Definitely need to include some fruits, some very low calorie protein powder as well. Costco mainly want to go eat probably some steak. I'm thinking it's like a really good dense like meat. So that's what I want to get for dinner. We're gonna be eating the white rice. I know, call me weird, but I do enjoy tuna, and even weirder, so sorry, but having it on, putting it on top of like the rice and then heating it up. Call me a freak, I don't give a shit, but it works. And it's like, there's like a sweet and spicy chili one from Walmart, and that's really goated. And I try to do that, and I really need to commit because I have them, I just need to do it. So, I like to get instant rice because I'm lazy and I'm a terrible multitasker when it comes to cooking. So having that out of the way and I not have to worry about it when I just put it in, it doesn't really matter to me. I mean, it's maybe a higher bit of sodium, but it's nothing crazy from like the normal portion of like boiling rice. So that's where I'm gonna be morning wise: eggs, oatmeal, orange juice, anything else that comes to mind. I usually have a Gatorade in the morning too, supply the electrolytes. Helps, honestly, at the beginning of the day. I'm gonna have to cut out Monster again. That's gonna be awful. I have a terrible caffeine addiction. Like, I've been having like 2 Monsters a day and then plus caffeine. I definitely felt it today. We're never doing that again. That felt awful, very scary. And I was like, I knew I should have done 200 caffeine. I usually do 3 to 320. So that was not good when I disassociated putting that in, and I drank it, and I was like, I didn't even finish it. I was like, fuck it, I'm not about to have a heart attack right now. So that's about it. I just realized I've been going for about 7 minutes, and the video's been recording for 8. So I'm gonna do a time lapse of this. We'll come back, we'll reconvene, and then I'll get in the ice bath, and then we'll end probably from there. Maybe get in the hot tub, but yeah, I'll see you guys in a minute. Okay, yeah, this thing should be working. This is seconds after my class. I say class, like I did it in person. But good cardio. I definitely did over like, that said I did 300. Assuming the 5 minutes of work, I'd say about another 25 to 30 calories. So I did about probably anywhere in the range of 330 to 345, something like that. I don't know, but I'm starving. So I'm gonna drink a protein shake real quick. My Fairlife little 30-gram one, and then we're gonna relax for about a couple minutes, get my heart rate down, and then we're again in a cold plunge for about 3 minutes or so, 2 minutes. We'll see how cold the water is. That depends, because I need to get these relaxed, and any other joint that I need, because let's be honest, it's not just my chest that's hurting and that's torn, but my knee joints are a little bit fucked, even my back in a couple areas, but luckily I have a chiropractor, so I need to get that done. But I'll catch you guys in just a second. Let's get the fuck in. Fucking cold. Ooh, my ball. At least it'll look good. I'll take it.